Thank you for joining us from
Thank you for
Vodacom.
inviting me.
Please introduce yourself.
Yeah, so my name is Khalil Americani. I'm the CEO of Vodacom Congo, a company that has been operating there for 22 years. We have around 24 million customers, and we've been part of the development of the digital infrastructure in Congo, from connectivity to digital skills and financial services.
Yeah. So you're doing other things as well. You've been involved in healthcare, agriculture. Tell us about some of those other projects.
Yeah, so we go from the principle that connectivity is an enabler across. So we've been deploying networks for the past 23 years to make sure that people can have access to GSM and then to internet and to financial services. Alongside those main structural developments, we have also partnered on education, on health, and on agriculture to make sure that we can go from the traditional ways of healing, educating, and farming using the new technologies through applications whereby, for example, for agriculture, the farmers can get registered, can get information on how to grow crops, and somewhere down the line, we're going to start distributing some seeds for them and help them progress on the agricultural potential of the country. Obviously, we also work with education. We have developed with some partners, GIZ and Career Academy, for example, digital skills and literacy for the youth. And we have also some programs about health, specifically for girls and women, when it comes to pregnancy and when it comes to how best to work in the education system. So this is in a nutshell what we've been doing, and we're also very active on everything that talks to our ESG and the planet. So we're trying obviously to reduce our carbon footprint. So we have a roadmap of different activities that we have started many years ago and that we're pursuing as we go. So very interesting.
Well, sounds like you're very busy and very involved in many sectors.
We are.
So what brings you to Unstoppable Africa? What's the interest for you here?
So for us, as a private company operating in DRC, which is one of the biggest countries in the continent, that has a lot of challenges but also a lot of potential. So I like to say that telecommunication and digital is just starting in DRC. We still have several dozens of millions of people who are still not connected. So the reason why we're here is that we want to be able to interact with private sector, public institutions, and as well as regulatory bodies to push the narrative about DRC being a solution rather than keep being seen as a challenging environment. We have our challenges, but those challenges come with a lot of opportunities, whether it's for energy, whether it's for critical minerals. Everybody's talking about critical minerals, whether it's for trade routes. DRC is a big country in the middle of Africa, and there's not an option where Africa and Central Africa can be developed without addressing the DRC potential in this global and regional scale that we have in DRC. So that's one of the reasons we are here, listening and also advocating to make sure that private and public sector, as well as all the regulatory environment that goes with it, encourages investment, infrastructure development, digital literacy, platform development, financial services. So we have many sectors that DRC can contribute to. So that's mainly the reason why we've been here for the past couple of years.
Okay, fantastic. So in a nutshell, what is the future of connectivity in Africa?
So the future of connectivity lies in several segments. We need to develop fiber infrastructure, obviously, to connect. DRC is the size of Occidental Europe, and it's landlocked except on the Atlantic Ocean. So the aim here is to be able to develop connectivity inside the country, to be able to link the different regions, but also outside, to be able to link to the big satellite, to the big subsea cables, and then developing beyond the connectivity, the digital infrastructure. So we've been advocating with the GSMA lately for reforms that will allow e-government, but will allow also empowerment of the private sector in the investments.
Right.
And obviously all the verticals from education, from health, agriculture. So this is basically what we require for DRC to accelerate what we've been working on and make sure that we can catch up on all the challenges that are coming our way, but also the opportunities, being it cloud computing, IoT, cybersecurity, AI, making sure that the AI does include Africa in general and DRC in particular.
Yeah.
So those are the enabling blocks that we need to work on to make sure that this continent and that country in particular can contribute globally to the future of digital.